I got a concept for a new video format that we're going to try out this week. I've always had a knack or interest, enjoyment of the vlog style video. Or Casey Neistat, watching Casey Neistat videos in high school and even college just absolutely put a smile on my face the way he could story tell. And nowadays I'm really enjoying watching Stephen Bartlett's Behind the Diary series. I've always had an enjoyment for the vlog style. I've done short vlog videos on social media for 3 years now, like 300 episodes in, and I love that. But I've got a new concept for a vlog style video that I want to try out this week. Basically, I think the best way I can describe it at this time is filming vlog style, but focusing on little golden nuggets, tips, and tricks that I've learned along the way. I really think that if you're going to choose to share your time with me, I want to provide you with value. And ultimately, I think that's what makes people watch videos and stick around and like actually get value from it. So instead of showcasing like, look at me do this, that, fly over here, give this talk, do this, like I'm not literally doing anything like crazy that would make for cool like traditional YouTube like wow content. But instead, what if I take the approach of in this format, the little things that I'm doing at this level, I think that maybe could be helpful. So we're gonna give it a shot. I would say this is a success if I can string together footage from this week, not focus on look at me, here's me doing this, here's me doing that, but instead focus on here's why I do this, here's how this helps, here's the tool I use for this. And yeah, see if we can focus on that. There we go. That's been on a lifelong battle between using a paper journal or good notes on an iPad for journaling. As of today, I'm liking the paper journal. As of tomorrow, I might have a different answer for you. But therefore, we always carry both.
I think one of the most dangerous things you can do is get stuck in like delta of like what if I started making videos, or what if I started this business or this project. I spent way too much time thinking about like what style of videos or short videos or long videos, and I'm saying this out loud because I want to help myself and help you not think about that. Think about the story that you want to tell and the life that you want to live, and give yourself a platform to essentially do that in the least amount of friction possible.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Alright, show your fans.
There's me surfing.
It actually looks really legit.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm beating a dead horse, constantly telling you guys about these Monday sync meetings, but they really do help start the week off on the right note. When you go into it with the priority being to look at the week, look at the meetings, look at the tasks, get everything mapped out. We don't actually do anything in the meeting. We're just simply mapping out the week so that everybody basically knows what's ahead, knows what the priority is. Everything's assigned out in ClickUp. Everything's got a due date. There's no questions left. Everybody knows what they need to do, and they have confidence that they have what they need to get it done. End of rant. Monday sync. Can't recommend it enough.
Showing off. You've got your hand on the button now.
2 o'clock p.m. That is the best time to go get coffee. Splits up the afternoon, gives me a little push to get through the next 2 hours. Last year I made the decision to actually take away the coffee machine from our office. Each team member does carry a LaunchKit credit card, and they have permission to basically purchase coffee or like a matcha or tea at any time during work hours when they're working. So it's not a huge amount on the budget, but the fact that they go out, get fresh air, it's such a net positive as opposed to being cooped up in the office. We're actually hiring for the 3rd videographer to join the team. Kind of got it down to like 2 candidates. I have a second interview with one of them on Wednesday, so it should be fun. But in the meantime, tonight we're gonna go to Run Club. It's getting cold and dark.
Show me how you care. Static selector. Static selector.
Yeah,
Tell me how
tell me all.
you love.
Tell me how you love, baby.
Alright. It was not as cold as I thought. It's 38. I wore this long sleeve and a hoodie and a beanie, and I was warm. That is a wrap on a successful Monday. Cheers. Give you a bit of context here. So this is Grand Rapids' newest apartment building. I think newest is a funny term. Old building, 111 Lion, iconic building in the history of Grand Rapids. First 3 floors have always been Fifth Third Bank. The top floors above that used to be the University Club. University Club closed down a few years, and CWD Real Estate is spearheading turning the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th floors into residential apartments that are going to be available for rent in the summer of 2026. It's a really cool project because they did a great job of preserving the legacy of the building. It's a really old building, has a bunch of cool history associated with it, while modernizing it. I mean, it's literally, as you can see, getting torn down to the studs and rebuilt brand new. Context of why LaunchKit is here. So we started working with CWD last year to do the brand development of the new building. We hadn't even decided it was going to be called 111 Lion yet. We started from literally nothing, went through the entire brand development, logo design, colors, mood board, target market, everything. These boards over here, these were the original mood boards from the brand development. So this one was kind of like a more light and colorful vibe. This one was kind of a ultra modern urban vibe. And then this one here was the one that they ended up picking and going with for the overall brand vibe. So that was last year. Now we're here today, basically just getting B-roll. One of the deliverables for the project is we're going to do some photo and video content. The main piece is actually going to be like a 10-minute mini documentary on the build out and development of the project. So we're going to do some interviews. So that's what we're doing today, is basically just getting B-roll of the construction progress so that we'll be able to use it in that documentary. We're also going to do some Facebook ads, property photos, amenities overview, building overview, but we got to wait till the building's done for that. So a few B-roll clips today. Pretty cool seeing the progress that these guys are making. I think it's going to be a great addition for our hometown, downtown community. So stoked to be a part. All right, good morning. Today is going to be full-blown project day. We got 2 key meetings. So LaunchKit, marketing agency, websites is one of the core things we do. We really just do 2 main things. We do smart websites and digital marketing, website side of things. Essentially what we do is we design, develop, post, maintain, and update clients' websites. So we obviously build it, but the real value kicks in after the site is launched. We work with the clients to continually add content to their website, and then we also manage their CRM. So we call our websites smart websites. They connect your CRM and your website together. To kick all these off, we do a 2-hour deep dive workshop. Little secret sauce on how we do this. In person, we're getting together at the Chamber of Commerce today with 2 new website clients. 2-hour deep dive, learn everything we need so that we can effectively write all the copy for the website, know what pages to build, and ultimately have everything we need to do our job effectively. And I'm just now realizing that I left my coffee at home, which is incredibly disappointing, but life goes on.
That's when it comes to the gas. By no means average, as long as she's got to have it. Baby, you're perfect 10. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I gotta bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity.
Something we implemented this year is during those meetings,
Obviously it was in person, but we've got Google Meet running in the background with Gemini note taker going. Reason for that is it was always a struggle in the past in that we'd have those conversations and we'd leave the meeting and I would need the client to write copy for the About Us page because I don't know the company history because they're not copywriters. That's not their job. It's literally what they pay us to. And it would turn into a finger pointing match and honestly just not a good user experience. Whereas now with Gemini Note Taker, I can ask them the question, tell me the company backstory. They'll tell it to me and they'll tell it in a great story format. And then I've got it on the record on the Note Taker, and then I'll use that to train a custom GPT to write the copy. I didn't record any footage because I didn't think it was totally appropriate, but we just did a team interview with a candidate for the videographer position that we're hiring for. Canada, I had a first interview with them one-on-one, and then what we do is for the second interview we bring in the rest of the team members, so it gives the candidate the chance to meet the other team members, ask them questions about what it's like at LaunchKit, and then we give them an editing challenge. It's not really a challenge, we just give them footage from some of our client shoots that they get to edit into shorts, so they can see what it's like making these type of videos. All right, we are going mobile this morning, taking you guys behind the scenes on a production day. We're going up to see HR Collaborative. I say up, they're literally 2 minutes away from our downtown office. Anyways, I'm gonna take you guys behind the scenes on a content production day with Daniel. Headed up to their office. So purpose of today's video, we're gonna be doing some interviews with some of their team members, as well as some social content for around the holidays. This should give you guys a good insight into what we do with content production days. My hope is that I can share some behind the scenes and basically show how we create content for local businesses. Camera setup of the day.
3 and 30. The brothers are out in action.
Alright, mission success. They're one of our newer clients, they're fun. 3 hours, we made 5 short videos, shot some photos. So yeah, that's basically media for, I think it took them through January. It's currently November. So at the end, I don't think I got a clip of it, but then at the end of that shoot, we kind of just gathered around the laptop and pulled up ClickUp and basically took all of our material that we shot today and then just mapped it out on the content calendar. Tyler had some input about like the order in which the video should come out. One of them was going to get used in a holiday newsletter. So for example, we needed to make sure that that video was ready prior to the newsletter going out. So Daniel needed to know that, hey, prioritize editing this one. It's good to do that for the last like 2 minutes of the shoot so that everybody leaves it like knowing exactly what's coming down the pipeline. Clients really enjoy it because they know what to expect. When you set expectations and you meet them, happy clients. So that was fun. I appreciate Daniel letting me be a part of that, and yeah, excited to see them continue to grow and be a part of it. You guys have been literally getting HelloFresh for, I think, 5 years straight. And the only weeks that I've skipped it have been when I'm traveling or in Florida visiting my parents. I love it. Man, it's awesome. Dude, we get like good food, shows up every week. Honestly, I learned how to cook from HelloFresh, kinda. It's a little bit different now, obviously. There's some nights Ellen cooks, we go out to dinner, but 3 meals a week from HelloFresh, money. I think we spend like $80 a week on HelloFresh, 3 dinners, so it comes out to like a little bit less than $20 a meal. So I would say it's a little bit cheaper than takeout. It's just good food. I have a super sensitive stomach, So the fact that I can like literally see all the ingredients that go in my food helps me have less upset stomachs, which is a huge win in my book. I also am not very good at cooking, so I like have to really focus on it, and I think it's almost like kind of calming for me. Like I can't multitask, I can't try to like do anything else. So I feel way more relaxed now than when I started cooking this. Probably like, it does take a while. It's 6:30. I probably started this process at 6 o'clock. But hey, we had a good day. Gonna cook up this food. Ellen should be home from Pilates in a bit. And yeah, enjoy it. So the point of this recording was HelloFresh. Would recommend to a friend.
That was a great camera angle right there. She looks so flat to the ground.
West Michigan therapy dogs, they would all bring.
Rowan and Daniel have to do the same trick and see who does it better. Yay! All right, your turn.
My turn.